A number of years back, my wife actually coined a phrase that sticks with me to this day. All of my friends live in my computer. Well, hey there, how are you? Friend. Hello, friend. So many of you who come and watch these videos and listen to me talk about life and society and self-discovery, self-reflection, topics of interest, general topics. So many of you I have gotten to know, at least in the familiarity of your name and your your style, your attitude, your approach to things, your viewpoints. I've had so many great conversations with so many people over these years, and it occurs to me that there's a lot of people that I call friends who I've never met in real life, and quite frankly, I don't think I ever will be able to meet in real life. And that's it's always been an interesting sort of anathema to me. Like I've gotten to know some people extremely well to where, like, if I met you in person, I would be completely comfortable walking up, hugging you, or shaking your hand. Personal space. This is 2021. We don't want to have everybody feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be creepy, but still, like, I feel like I know you people. Some of you, anyways. A lot of you, and I feel like you know me through the things I say and the viewpoints I express and the ideas that I share and talk about. But there again, it's just this strange sort of disconnect that I've been running into lately. So tell me, does this make any sense? Like, are we truly able to say that we have friends online? I think we are, but you tell me in the comments. What do you think? Like, the folks that you interact with regularly, and many of you yourselves, many of you are content creators out there. You're YouTubers, you're podcasters, you're writers. You've got fan bases and connections and quote unquote. Do you think of folks as friends? Right? If you're someone that's been listening to me and talking to me for a number of years here, do you consider me a friend? I'm curious. Put that in the comments. I want to get your perspective on this idea. It's been coming up a bit lately where I'm now interacting with some people in real life, which is very odd, and forming content creation based relationships. Other podcasters right now. I'm working on a new podcast, and I am lucky enough to have some people in my immediate orbit that are also working on podcasts, that are also interested in working with me and whatever. That's fine. And even though these people are coworkers, I can definitely say they have become friends. And I see them almost every day, if not every other day, or a couple times a week, and we can chat face-to-face, live, look someone in the eye, and have a real conversation, and I've gotten to know. And when I talk about some of you out there in internet land, it's I don't know, it's jarring for me to say, yeah, my friend in Australia, because you're out there, Chris J. Asher, right? I consider you a friend. I haven't talked to you in a couple months. We've both been busy, but I'm never going to meet Chris in real life. I would love to, but it's never going to happen. And it's so I want to say to the people in the real world in front of me, yeah, my friend in Michigan, my other friend Chris, my friend Yaron out in Los Angeles, my friend Tammy in Ohio. But it's really strange because it's this digital life that we lead. And so I find myself saying, well, yeah, I mean, I don't really know this person, and because it came up in conversation, like, oh, is this somebody you went to high school with, or is this somebody you worked with before? Well, no, just somebody that I have known online for a long time. My friend Bill, Bill out in I think he's in Pasadena now, possibly. Bill, are you out there? I've been talking to and having substantive conversations with Bill for 20 years. It's insane, man. And I still have friendships, and now a lot of those friendships migrated over to Facebook. And that's sort of the same thing, okay? So take it away from content creation for a second, and let's talk about our individual social networks. Are your friends on Facebook all truly your friends? Now, I know a lot of people that they'll send out and accept and receive friend requests all day, every day from people they've never met, don't know a damn thing about them, they don't know anything about you. But, hey, it's a friend request, so I don't know, they might have something interesting to post, so I'll follow it. Fine. Probably the same thing on Twitter. But I still have a kind of a disconnect from those platforms because for so long, I was one of those people. I would accept and send friend requests all day long. I had 500, 600, 700 quote-unquote friends on my Facebook. Not really. You're just somebody I met for a second in a comment section on either my video or their video or wherever, some chat room, and next thing you know, your friend requesting, I don't know a damn thing about you. So no, those folks are definitely not my friends. And I have to start to really think about that dividing line of the acquaintance versus the friend. And I've curated my personal social medias much better in recent years. I truly know in my heart that the people I interact with on, again, I'm that old that I'm primarily on Facebook, are friends, right? Lots of friends from high school, lots of friends from previous jobs, and again, lots of people that I've been talking to and having good conversations with for so long that I truly do feel like I know you and that you know me and that I can call you a friend. And again, if we ever met in real life, I don't feel like there would be any hesitation or uncomfortable silence or whatever. I want to meet people in real life. There was a very brief period of time in 2019 when I did connect with a guy here in my area, Rochester, New York, Alejandro Perez, and we made some videos together. We did a couple podcasts, and I really, was fortunate to meet and spend a little time getting to know Alejandro. We kind of drifted away, and he's probably about 10 minutes from where I am every single day, but I haven't talked to the guy ever. I got to meet him. I got to meet a whole bunch of other YouTubers in person, and we went to Niagara Falls. I did videos on all this and had this big YouTuber meetup and content creator. That's all great. But I don't know any of those people. Not a one. And honestly, I started to pull back from some of them as I started to see the type of person that they were outside of the fact that we share this common hobby of making videos. It really came across some people that I don't have a damn thing in common with. Like, oh wow, gee, in the real world, you and I have nothing in common, and apart from this hobby, you're not somebody I would deal with on a day-to-day basis, or someone that I would care to let into my personal life. So I've culled those relationships, so to speak, and say, yeah, hey, thanks, good luck, and just quietly sort of unfollow and quietly sort of move away. And then, look, there's other folks that I hear from all the time that I don't know all that well and I haven't connected with, and I would love to, and that's kind of an interesting thing. When somebody does finally come along that, pops up and wants to connect, a young friend that I'm, making, I guess, an individual, Ario, you're out there in Indonesia and has been commenting and sharing and engaging with my videos for a couple of years now. He calls me uncle. Ario connected with me on Facebook, and he's learning English, and he's a great kid. So it's strange. Like, you never know who's actually going to become a friend. Again, tell me, share with me in the comments below. What is your thought around this? Are people just acquaintances online? Or is it possible to truly build friendships with the people who live in your computer? That's it for now. I appreciate your time. I hope wherever you are that you and yours are safe and healthy. I look forward to talking to you next time, and I'll see you on the road.